As we all know, sourcing is the first step in acquiring hoes, and the two ways you can go about sourcing is either online using Instagram and dating apps, or meeting females in person, whether it be through your social circle or school or work, or by cold approach. And I ain't gonna lie, it's 2025. Most niggas is not just in real life sniping for hoes like that. Everybody for the most part spamming the Instagram story method, but I ain't gonna lie, any nigga can put up shots on Instagram. This vid for the real life snipers, the niggas who really boots on the ground in the field, putting all their aura on the line.
Excuse me, what's your name?
With the risk of sliding on hoes in person being so high, especially when comparing it to just sliding on Instagram or swiping on Hinge, it's important to know the locations where you can get your best return on investment. It's almost like fishing. A fisherman could fish at 2 separate lakes at the same time of day and go 8 for 10 at one lake and 0 for 10 at another, simply because the lake not populated. This the same principle when it comes to sourcing females. You can score with ease in one setting and then switch the location and end up going 0 for 10. It's like how Jordan Poole was good when he was with the Warriors, but as soon as he got traded, all the hooping ability got drained out of his body. So hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I break down the top 5 locations to snipe for hoes. Starting it off at the field spot, I gotta go to the gym. Now I'm not gonna lie, the gym really 50-50. I personally be sliding in there just for fun, and I'm like 60% from the field. Most of the rejections are bitches who are just genuinely locked into their workouts. And as we know, 90% of females in the gym aren't really locked in like that. So your success rate should be pretty decent as long as you're not like overly shopped and you're not just literally interrupting them mid-set. And I ain't gonna lie, I slick got a theory. I think niggas are so scared to slide on hoes in the gym nowadays. So when they actually get slid on, females might perceive that as being more confident. And as we all know by now, confidence is a highly attractive trait. The one kind I will mention is when you actually slide, you're taking a big aura risk. Like every nigga in the vicinity is looking at you take that shot, especially if the girl is like exceptionally bad, because every other nigga is thinking about shooting that shot, but they just too scared, so they spectating you take the shot. I remember one time I put up a crazy shot in the gym. I deadass walked all across the gym, approached this bitch, and she was already working out with another nigga, had the little bro his eye. And after I got done saucing that shit up, I leave the gym and I had started talking to this nigga about his car in the parking lot. And after I got done glazing his BMW, he started talking to me about the approach. He was telling me how the other niggas in the gym was spectating the shot, but I was so locked in on completing the mission, I ain't understand how much of my aura was in jeopardy. But I would say that was not my home gym, so that really wasn't the most high risk shot. I could have literally just never went back to that gym if I went out overly bad. Also, this kind of goes without saying, you want to avoid the holes with the cameras. That shot just a little bit too risky for me. You can end up on TikTok getting overly rejected.
Oh my goodness, Valentine! Whoa, no! That is not the shot at that moment.
But you could pull up still if that's just how you feeling that day. At number 4, we have grocery stores. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a minute, you know I don't really mess with sliding in grocery stores for real. The environment not really built for that. Like, she trying to grab sauce, you trying to sauce her up. It's like, bruh, she's not really looking to get talked to. She's looking for fruit snacks for her kids. Yes, I said kids, cause it's no young shit in there. It's nothing but 30-year-old plus MILFs. Like, it's no college age hoes, bruh. And if that's what you into, that's what you into, but bruh, come on. Based on my analytics, most of y'all not finna be sniping for hoes in their 40s. Honestly, the only reason grocery stores even made the list is cause of Gavin Lerone, aka the Retail Reaper. If y'all are unfamiliar with this nigga's game, I highly recommend y'all check out his channel. He basically just be sniping for hoes inside retail stores. His videos are proof that this is definitely something that can work, but it's just not the optimal environment. Like, if I'm in a sourcing phase, I'm not hitting up the bros and saying, yo, we gotta pop out the Dollar General. That's just not what I'm saying. Now at number 3, I have places of work. Now before y'all niggas clock in tomorrow and get reported to HR, I'm not saying your workplace. I'm saying places the hoes work. This is distinctly different from grocery stores because you're not sliding on the customer. You're specifically there to slide on the workers. I ain't gonna lie, this is probably the best location for niggas who just starting to get on hoes, because the girl already has to talk to you. You already passed the first wall of resistance. If you sniping for hoes in the mall, the bitch literally can just walk straight past you. But the cashier at Wendy's literally has to talk to you. Like, it's literally her job. This really a method for the young niggas. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I got my first whip in high school, every drive-thru I was in, I was sniping for the number. This like the most low stakes you're gonna get when it comes to practicing taking these type of shots. The lights literally don't get any more dim than this. You literally have no stakes. Like,
join the Discord. I got E-dates planned, DM breakdowns, hella fine, so get in there.
And it also gets you used to missing shots, bro. Like, you're not gonna make every single shot you put up. Even Steph Curry not 100% from the field. And 9 times out of 10, the worker is not gonna reject you in the worst way possible. Like, even if you don't get the number, you're not going out overly bad. A bitch off the clock has no obligation to be nice to you though. Now, if y'all need some recommendations, I ain't gonna lie, Quick Trip and Target always has fine shit on the staff. I genuinely think that's a requirement to get that job. Now, at number 2, I have college campuses. These are some of the easiest lobbies you'll ever play in. Female promiscuity is at an all-time high. The hoes overly bored in between classes. Like, bruh, I'm talking about all around the campus. It's literally just hoes sitting there like NPCs waiting for you to interact. Dining halls, libraries, campus gyms, even in the lecture halls. It's literally endless opportunity to slide on hoes. And this 4-year stretch is the most freedom most of these hoes ever had in life, so they basically just throwing the neck away. So you don't gotta really be 2018 Brian to score. But before we move on to the number 1 spot, quick disclaimer, if you're over the age of 24, you gotta stay away from these lobbies. You can't be 27 years old still sharking for the freshman hoes game. Like, take your ass to the bar like a regular old nigga. Or better yet, bruh, go start a family game. Like, come on, you're not Future. You're having a midlife crisis. But alright, at number 1, I gotta put social events. This should be no surprise. Social events are literally built for you to socialize. The defense is at an all-time low. The females aren't focused on their shopping list or finishing a set. They literally came to have a good time. And having a good time for females does include getting slid on. This is really the main reason why this is number 1. Like, females literally go to social events to talk and have fun with other people. They don't go to the grocery store or the gym or even college campuses purely for the purpose of socializing. So the likelihood of you talking to a girl at a social event and getting rejected is way lower, because the chances of her being there to be slid on is way higher. Of course, this is still not 100% guaranteed shots though. I've definitely seen my fair share of niggas go up behind females in social events and get overly rejected, but I feel like that's a real anomaly. Like, you gotta be overly chopped, gang. Like, I say an average looking nigga is not just finna go out overly bad like that. And I ain't gonna lie, if you go to enough social events, some females will even walk up to you. Granted, if they're coming up to you, they're probably gonna be quite chopped, but nigga, even Dasani start to taste good when you're in a long enough drop. And if you're not a type to really go to parties or kickbacks or lounges, clubs or anything like that, any event where people came to have fun counts. Skating rinks, arcades, bowling alleys, all of these locations have a high return on investment. One good night out can get you a roster that lasts 6 months. Social events are the Costco of sliding on hoes. You're literally sniping in bulk. Areas with hella hoes where you can just snipe back to back to back is literally the best. Like, you really can't beat that type of setting. But alright, bro, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, subscribe if you learned something, and let me know in the comments y'all experience sliding at these various locations. Also, this information doesn't help you if you're just a nigga that's overly nervous to snipe for hoes in real life. Like, it don't matter what location you in if you scared to even put up the shot in the first place. If that sounds remotely like you, here's a video you'll probably be interested in. But with that being said, thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all.